Hello guys and welcome back to another video, and it is finally time for the first WWE Stadium show in over 30 years. It is finally time. We are just 24 hours away, or less than 24 hours away, for WWE Clash at the Castle 2022 inside of Principality Stadium in Cardiff, Wales. I am so excited for this. With all the talk about who could be there, the matches, this is going to be incredible. These are my predictions. We're going to go through all 6 matches, what we think is going to happen, who I think could return, and what will happen tomorrow night in Cardiff. So with that being said, let's get into this. Edge and Rey Mysterio will turn back the years to 2002 as they team up together to face Finn Balor and Damian Priest of the Judgment Day. Can I just say, I love the way this feud has been built. It has really been made to feel like sort of the top feud on Raw in place of Roman Reigns and Drew McIntyre. You could argue the Judgment Day need to win more, and I think they do. I'd love to see Edge win, because obviously Edge is my favourite wrestler. He's my second favourite wrestler of all time, except for Eddie Guerrero. Really like Rey Mysterio as well. I love all the guys in this. I honestly think Damian Priest should be a top-tier babyface like he was last year at SummerSlam when he won the US title. I'm going to say that the Judgment Day win this after a turn from Dominic Mysterio. I know everyone always says that. I honestly think now is the time. It seems like he's sort of starting to buy into the Judgment Day way of things with Rhea Ripley. So I can see Dominic turning on his father and his godfather on Uncle Adam, and I can see the Judgment Day picking up the win in Cardiff. Sheamus will look to become a Grand Slam champion as he tries to take away the Intercontinental Championship from the ring general Gunther. I don't think he's going to be able to do this. I believe Gunther will retain. It would be nice to see Sheamus win the title in the UK, but I believe someone else from the UK might be winning a title or two in the not too distant future. So I'm going to say after an absolute war, I've heard this is going to open the show. I hope this gets given 20, 30 minutes. Just let them kill themselves. And I think Gunther is going to retain. Next up, the third of the 6 matches on the card. A match that was meant to happen 5 weeks ago in Nashville at SummerSlam. Seth Rollins and Matt Riddle will finally meet. After what was said on Monday Night Raw, with Matt Riddle saying Seth Rollins and Becky Lynch in their marriage, Becky's the only man. And obviously Rollins coming back with that, saying that Riddle's family just left him because they didn't want to see his bitch ass no more. I'm going to say that Rollins gets the win because Rollins needs to win on pay-per-view, and I think they're starting to build up Riddle as a credible main eventer. So I think Seth is going to do something here to get the win, and then they will meet again in Philadelphia at Extreme Rules in some kind of stipulation match where Riddle will get his big win there. So for this match, I'm going to say Seth Rollins picks up the win. In the next match, Bayley, Dakota Kai and Io Sky, also known as Damage Control, will team up for the first time ever to take on the Raw Women's Champion Bianca Belair, Alexa Bliss and Asuka. I'm going to take the latter here. I'm going to take Bianca Belair, Asuka and Alexa Bliss. That is because normally you'd say that the new faction will win. I think that the 3 are going to win because Sasha Banks and Naomi will make their return to WWE. This has been talked about a lot. Apparently there has been a deal agreed to return. I think this is going to be between Survivor Series. There's going to be a 5-on-5, then you've got to pull 2 up from NXT. Maybe Katana Chance and Kaden Carter. Don't know, you'd have to think about that, or you could just get 2 women to go along with Damage Control. But yeah, I'm going to take Bianca, Asuka and Alexa with the help from the Boss and Glow. In the 5th and penultimate match of the night, what most people that are subscribed to my channel will, I guess, be interested to hear my thoughts on, Shayna Baszler will challenge Liv Morgan for the SmackDown Women's Championship. Now, let's have a talk about this. This can go one of 2 ways after SummerSlam. Now, obviously, I haven't spoke about the Liv Morgan finish since SummerSlam. If you follow me on Instagram, you will have seen my Instagram stories. I was very critical. I believe that Ronda was at fault for that. Because she never made Liv look strong. So what was Liv meant to do? Not make Ronda look strong. I believe Liv is going to retain here. I hope Liv Morgan retains here because so far, under Vince, her booking as champion wasn't very good. Ronda never put her over in the feud. So I feel like Liv needs to conclusively win here. Make Shayna look evil. Try and make Shayna be as horrible as possible. And Liv is able to just about overcome the odds to retain the championship. And then we move on. I would love to see Liv and Shotzi. I think that's going to be a killer feud. I think Liv should hold the title up till maybe the Rumble. Really get her a solid 4 or 5 month reign in. Let her lose it. Make her have a featured match at WrestleMania. Not for the championship maybe. And then, sort of work your way back up to her as champion where we can have a longer reign. Shayna, though, she should get in a good performance. She's brilliant. And I hope Triple H shows that. Liv Morgan will retain in Cardiff. And in the main event, Roman Reigns will defend the undisputed WWE Universal Championship in his biggest challenge yet. His 2-year reign could be set to come to an end as he takes on the Scottish Warrior in Wales, Drew McIntyre. Your main event for the evening. I'm hearing from lots of sources. One of my sources, Zero News, is saying that Roman, there is a scenario being made up that he will not leave with both championships. It's looking like he leaves with one. There is lots of talk about what is going to happen in this. I believe we are going to see the reemergence of him. The Fiend will make his return after the match, I believe. I believe Drew McIntyre is going to win. I don't know how he's going to win the WWE Championship, not the Universal Championship. And the Fiend will attack Roman Reigns after. I just think you need to have Drew win in the UK at the Stadium Show. Send the crowd home happy. It would be brilliant heel heat for Roman Reigns. I think Drew has to win though. He has to leave as champion. They were my predictions for WWE Clash at the Castle 2022. Let me know yours down in the comments section below. Who do you think will win the main event? Who will be SmackDown Women's Champion? Who will win the Intercontinental Championship? What will the other matches happen like? Who will make their return? Could we see some debuts? Thank you for watching, and I'll see you later. Enjoy the show, guys.